ITDB202 SQL. I have provided machine problems for our SQL revisions, and it's composed of 7 parts. By the way, you can download this machine problem from our e-learning, and you can see from the bottom part we have ITDB202 revision, and there's a PDF attached file there. Now, like I said, we have 7 parts of machine problems that covers all our outcomes, and mainly these are the DDL for data definition languages, the DML for data manipulation languages, retrieving data using select statement, restricting and sorting data, DML functions, multiple tables, and subqueries. And each of these parts provide questions from SQL command that requires on that particular topics. And this video also providing an Oracle Live SQL for our SQL worksheets. We can create our activity over here, and you may register it so that you could acquire your username and password credential through your valid emails. So once that you have it, you can do it in Live SQL along with this oracle.com website. Right, now to start with, let's work on the first part, which is the DDL. So we have 7 questions over DDL. And first is write SQL command to create the department table shown below. And we have this definition of our table that comes with a field name, data type, size, and constraint. Now I'll be using the Oracle Live SQL, and let's start creating the first table. So the first table, start with the command create table department, right? And start with the field depth no, is number, and size is 3. Next is the name, varchar 2, size is 15. Constraint given is not null, comma, lock varchar 2, size is 10, and last column will be area varchar 2 as well, and size is 10. Right, now let me close this parenthesis and semicolon. Okay, now we select our script and run the SQL. Right, 1 sec. So my session is expired. Let me just refresh this one. Okay, Live SQL is very useful, especially for students. And right, let me log in my credential again. By the way, this is the Oracle account sign-in page. If you haven't done it yet, you can create a new account from Oracle and just register and have your valid email, and they will send you all the information. Okay, while I'm signing in, I will review our first question. I'm going to write the SQL command to create the department table. So there you go. So let me just copy paste what I have done previously. Now let me run this script, and there's an error. It will also mention an error line there, but this time I don't have error. You can see now the table is created. So which means now first question from DDL is already done. Now second question will be creating the table for employee. Right, so we have this given structure of the table, and let me head on to my SQL Live, and I can just write it here from the next line. Now again, create table, name will be employee, right? First field will be emp now, data type will be number, and the size is given 3, and constraint is primary key. Comma, next field will be ename, bar chart 2, the size is 10, constraint is not null. Comma, job, okay, bar chart 2, size is 10, comma, we have MGR, stands for manager. This is a number, size is 5, comma, okay, let me do first the com, which stands for commission. This is number, and size is 5, and lastly, since we have a depth no, constraint as a foreign key, which is reference to department table. So we will going to have the relationship of that field to another table, reference to another table, and this is depth no, and it's number data type, size 3. The keyword will be references. So references from the department table, and reference to column name, which is depth now. Close, and one more close parenthesis and semicolon. So let's see if there's no error. Let me highlight the script and run. Okay, so no matching unique primary key for this column list. Right, because at the moment, because I haven't done the department number, which causes me for primary key, we can skip to one of the question here that follows. Write the SQL statement that will add primary key constraint in department column from department table. So which means I can outer the table, department, and what I will going to do is I will add constraint. With the name constraint depth no pk, and that would be primary key, which is depth no. Right. Okay, once that I have done this number 3, I can now create that reference. Right, run this one. Okay, now table has been altered. So we have considered number 1 and 3 at the moment because the foreign keys will not be referenced to the department number of department table if there's no constraint as a primary key. Now I can execute now the create table for employee. Now table is created. Alright, so we're done with number 1, number 2, and number 3. So in number 4, write SQL statement that will change the size of ename. So ename is our employee name, 225. So from employee table. So which means it's only 10 here. So we're going to change the size from 10 to 25. So once again, we're going to use an alter table command. Alter table, which is that is coming from employee table, and the keyword will going to be modify, and the column needs to be modified is the ename, and it would be still bar chart 2, the size will become now 25. So now let's execute this and run. Okay, table has been altered. So this time we have executed the script for number 4. So this time move on to number 5. Write SQL statement that will rename the column lock to location. The column lock to location. So during the creation of our department, it was the lock field is name is lock, but now this time we need to change it to location, of course from department table. So again, that is part of the DDL command, which is alter table. Once again, alter table employee. Now this time we're going to use, oh by the way, is it employee? No, from department, I'm sorry, from department, and the keyword will gonna be rename, right? So because we're going to rename the column or the existing column lock to as a keyword, a new name, which is location, semicolon. So once that we run the script, the lock will be changed to location from the department table. Right. Okay, once again it's been altered. Right, it has been altered. So this time we have executed question number 5. Now let's move on to number 6. Write SQL statement that will remove the column area from department table. So which means we're now opted to remove one of the column from department table, which is the area. So once again, we're going to use the alter command, alter table command, which is from department. Right, now we're going to use the keyword drop, and we're going to drop the area. So once that I execute this one, run this statement, once again, of course, it should be tabled altered. Right, missing one, alter table, drop, okay, drop column, wait, drop column, okay. Alter table, missing keyword, drop column. Right. Run. There you go. Sorry, I forgot the keyword of column. So now let's move on to number 7 before we move on to the part 2, which is data manipulation language from the next video. Okay. Write SQL statement that will add salary column with the number data type and size 5 from the employee table. So which means this time we're going to add one column from table employee. So once again, it's a DDL command, which is alter table from employee this time, right? And we're going to use the keyword add, and the field needs to be added is salary. Okay, salary. So this will be salary, and the given data type is number with the size of 5, and there you go. So once again, if we execute the script, table should be altered. Okay, done. Alright, thank you, and we'll move to the next video. Stay tuned to DML data manipulation language.